u4c, the new, previously unimagined, unknown, unique, world's first Excel capability where you specify the intelligence you need to draw from any business dataset in 4 seconds. u4c, the new Excel capability. To learn and use u4c in 3 minutes, type Use u4c into a YouTube search or access u4c on YouTube in 10 seconds using the u4c PDF. You can download the u4c PDF at www.u4c4seconds.com. I'm Edwin Doherty, FCA, creator of u4c as a product of my 65 years in accounting and 55 years in financial control computing. u4c is targeted intelligence from any data spreadsheet in 4 seconds. But u4c capability is a copyrighted credential available only to u4c members. I hope in this video I can show you why you or your organization should become a u4c member. So what can u4c targeted intelligence do for you personally in your work or your career, or for your company, employer, business, clients, or indeed any organization in the world that uses data spreadsheets or data sets? You can judge this for yourself in the next 3 minutes, and then consider becoming a u4c member, either as a person or as an organization. Start timing your 3 minutes from now. Here on the left in the blue bordered area is your normal one-dimensional data spreadsheet file of 233 batches of T-stocks held in a warehouse. To its right, within the red border, are the 3 working parts of a 3-dimensional u4c wand file. We have part 1, its data area to receive your column headings and data. Then part 2, its u4c Q-bar to receive the questions you wish to ask of that data. And part 3, the u4c report area, where you deliver 4-second intelligence based on the questions you have asked. Now we'll take 20 seconds or so to copy-paste your column headings into the column headings of the u4c data area and then into the u4c report area. And then we copy your data content into the data area of the u4c wand file. Now, with our standard one-dimensional data spreadsheet file, we need to check what stocks of Rukuriri teas we are holding. These are highlighted in bold red to help us identify them in this file. We can search down our file and try and find them, if we can. But if and when we do find them, all we get are scraps of information. Information, yes, but certainly not intelligence. What's the difference? We can demonstrate this huge difference right now when we use the u4c wand file. Now, with the same data and the same question, enter Rukuriri onto the u4c Q-bar to quickly see what targeted intelligence looks like. I'll u4c the file now, and in 4 seconds we see our report. All 9 Rukuriri records are now together in the u4c report, with its targeted intelligence delivered as report summaries and content. Now we take a closer look at the u4c Q-bar and report area, and take 1 second to empty both. Ready to ask another question. What PF1 teas do we hold today? Enter PF1 on the u4c Q-bar, u4c the file, and in 4 seconds, 140 auction lots and other management intelligence on your screen. That is targeted intelligence from any data spreadsheet in 4 seconds. So there, well inside your 3 minutes, you've seen and learned how to drive u4c, and how only u4c members can target intelligence from any data spreadsheet in 4 seconds. As a u4c member, you can add this powerful and exclusive credential to your CV for any employer or business in the world. u4c wand files are normal Excel files u4c enabled by u4c solely for u4c member use. You can be a u4c member today. Before I comment on what makes u4c work, let's take another minute to see how you could use u4c in your work. Whilst data entry into the file will be an ongoing process, You, seeking targeted intelligence from that file, will operate mainly in the u4c report area, using the u4c queue store to store previously asked questions so that you can instantly enter your question on a u4c queue bar to get the answer and the intelligence you need in 4 seconds. One keystroke will instantly empty the u4c queue bar, ready for any single or multiple questions you may wish to ask of the data in your file. As an example, what BP1 stocks do we hold today? Enter BP1 in the u4c queue bar, u4c the file, 4 seconds and 40 batches, 810 T packs, and so on. But of those Ts, how many of those batches are valued at above $2,500? Enter 2,500 into the u4c queue bar, u4c the file, and there we see 26 batches comprising 540 T packs, and so on. How many of those Ts are CAMBAR Ts? CAMBAR, enter that on the u4c queue bar, u4c the file, and there are only 2, 40 T packs, 2,320 kilograms of tea, and so on. But for a further multiple question, how many of these stocks have we held for more than 30 days? We enter greater than 30 on the queue bar, and we find there's only 1. That's a further example of u4c targeted intelligence at work on any data spreadsheet or dataset report extracted from any database. The questions you will wish to ask will depend upon what's in your data spreadsheet file or dataset, but the process of targeting whatever intelligence is available from those files will follow the same simple steps as in the examples I've given here. Transpose these example questions in your own mind to what questions you would wish to have answered using the data spreadsheets or datasets that you use or could use in your work or organization. u4c WAND files are copyrighted and member exclusive, so only u4c members can make u4c capability available for themselves or for any and every business in the world. It's easy to become a u4c member. Just click on the Become a u4c member link on the u4c website and sign up. You can do so, but to put u4c capability to work in your career or work, you'll first need to complete the u4c members course to ensure your training and experience get you up to speed with the professional standards that u4c represents and seeks to propagate. Being a world first, totally unique and brand new entry into the entire business world, u4c obviously calls for a full and complete explanation of what u4c is and what can be expected from it for you, your career, employer, company, clients, or organization. So I recommend that you be sure to click on and read the u4c manifesto on the u4c website, and then download a free u4c intro pack that gives you full details of what u4c is and what it can do for you, for your employer, organization, staff, or students. The intro pack includes a free u4c trial for you or your staff to experience u4c live and hands-on. Nothing persuades or dissuades better than hands-on experience. I'm Edwin Doherty, FCA. From my 65 years in accounting and 55 years in computing for SMBs and SMEs, I've created u4c for the whole world to use and would like to welcome you or your organization into the world of u4c as a u4c member. But before I go, I do recognize that as a world-first, unique addition to the entire business world's Excel computing arsenal, u4c will have its skeptics, and rightly so. Surely, such a powerful credential cannot have escaped the attention of the entire world's business community. That's just inconceivable. Well, there is a disarmingly simple reason why the entire business world has not created u4c or something akin to it for themselves. It's the lack of a simple mindset change as to how they and their personnel should approach and use the immensely powerful engine that drives u4c. That is Excel's Advanced Filter Command, which I will refer to here simply as AFC. AFC is little known or used these days. Have you ever heard of it? Ever used it? Probably not, because AFC doesn't even merit a mention in today's Excel manuals. You see, the entire business world community abandoned AFC years ago because they saw it as being too arcane and much too difficult for their personnel to learn and use reliably, thus making it unsuitable for large-scale business use. AFC fell into worldwide disuse. This is where the essential mindset change comes into play. All data spreadsheets are born as one-dimensional, 1D, where the skills needed for applying AFC are then left entirely to the memory and experience of each individual creator or user. Just about everyone in the world uses 1D, one-dimensional data spreadsheets. Everyone knows their normal, familiar format, so why rock the boat with anything different? Well, for the millions in the world whose work demands that they draw intelligence, not just information, from any dataset reports drawn from commercial or website databases and from their data spreadsheets, there is a very good and overriding reason to adopt u4c's 3D approach for all their data spreadsheets. It's because all one-dimensional data spreadsheets leave AFC's complexity to each individual user to master, whereas u4c's three-dimensional wand files use Excel itself to programmatically automate the complex steps needed to use AFC safely and reliably. This programmatically automated use of AFC is how you and u4c can confidently target intelligence from any data spreadsheet in 4 seconds. And it works. The easiest way for you or for any doubtful skeptic to confirm how u4c's 4-second intelligence can empower you or any organization is to complete the hands-on u4c test drive yourself. It's free in a u4c intro pack that you can download straight from the u4c website. Then you can decide whether you, your staff or your organization should become a u4c member and then target intelligence from your data spreadsheets in 4 seconds. u4c membership carries with it a lifetime license to use the copyright u4c wand files. u4c capability combines 4 working parts. 1. u4c membership for your personal lifetime license to use u4c wand files and u4c tutorial materials. 2. u4c training, your u4c members course for hands-on training to install, maintain and drive u4c-enabled Excel files. 3. u4c wand files for you to automate the application of your u4c learning and capability. And 4. You with your need to transform information into intelligence when working with voluminous data spreadsheets or data sets. All 4 working parts must combine together. Any 1, 2 or 3 option will fail. Every business in the world will crave u4c TI. I stand by this claim 100%, and here's why. Take any powerful Excel command, say the sort command. Imagine if Microsoft had omitted the sort command from Excel. The entire business world would still use Excel, but then we would all crave for a sort command to be provided, because we already know what a sort command can do for us. But, unlike sort, few of us are already aware of what AFC can do for us. AFC is already in Excel, but virtually unknown and little used, because the business world sees it as too arcane for reliable use. So u4c has programmatically automated AFC's complex workings for the whole business world to apply AFC safely and reliably, when they employ trained u4c members to apply u4c for them. Promote yourself. Become a u4c member. Now you've seen what u4c can offer to high-level management. However, although any busy manager or executive can drive u4c in 5 minutes, they'll rarely have the time to train as u4c members to create and maintain u4c-enabled files either for themselves or for their organization. Only u4c members can achieve that for you when they complete their comprehensive 3-month u4c members training course and able then to safely work with your u4c wand files to automate, achieve and maintain u4c's impressive professional standards. The u4c members course delivers 45 hours of hands-on u4c training and experience that you schedule at your pace over 90 days or longer. As only u4c members are licensed to deliver u4c to the world, Promote yourself. Become a U4C member.